Hello everyone, Derek's Damn Toys, and we are back with another action figure review. Today we've got the Royal Rumble Build-A-Figure Beth Phoenix, and as you can tell, we don't have any plastic prison to get her out of, so before we say too much, let's just get right into the accessories real quick. She does come with two sets of hands. She comes with this set of weapon holding hands / microphone holding hands. Nice little detail on there too with the fingernail like paint or polish, whatever. Of course, her other set of hands are already in the figure. Same thing with those hands as well. They've got the fingernail polish paint thing. And she does also come with this nice molded jacket, sleeveless jacket at that. So yes, even though with it being rubber, it is still a fairly decent jacket because it has no sleeves to hinder the arm articulation as like her husband's jacket probably would. Of course, getting into some of the detail on this, if it would focus, we've got the glamorous Beth Smash. I don't know if that's supposed to be like an Incredible Hulk reference. That's what it reminds me of. So of course got all the nice little studs painted up all nice and silver. Got some little stars going throughout the jacket. All around, this is a pretty nice molded jacket. Now getting into the figure herself, I've never owned a Beth Phoenix, so I don't know if this is how her formula was back in the day, because I want to say she had a couple of different figures. Of course, nice new head scan though. Got all the little like braids and the mullet-esque look with all the nice detail of the color fading in to the hair and stuff of that nature. You've got the face paint on the face, of course, looking pretty decent. Getting into the attire itself, you've got the like Phoenix-esque logo on the front there. I just realized she had the little blue strip in her hair as well. I kind of thought that was a part of the attire. I don't know if it was supposed to wrap around the whole neck or not, but there is a little bit of blue trimming on the attire there. I think it was supposed to go around the neck too, but they probably just figured, even though, I think this head scan is removable, that you probably wouldn't see it, or maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. Of course, you've got the Beth Smash on the side of the legs. Same logo on both sides. Rest of the figure is fairly plain Jane though, as of course there is, as I kind of showed earlier, no design on the back of the figure. So all around, kind of just a standard woman's figure, I guess you could say. I mean, as far as Beth Phoenix goes, because she is a fairly big woman's figure in general. She's kind of on par with like the Chynas, Rhea Ripley's, and stuff of that nature. At least that's what I'd assume, because if I put Candice LeRae right next to her, I don't think Candice LeRae is standing at her height, or nearly going to look half as strong. But say if I put someone like Mighty Molly Holly next to Beth Phoenix, maybe they'll be a little bit more on par. I don't know. But with that being said though, why don't I get this... Yeah, why don't we do some articulation actually, because this is kind of a new figure. It's not like you've seen this figure too many times, so we can do a little bit of articulation, why not? Of course, the head doesn't really move all that much because of the hair, but you can like move it a little bit, as you can see. Of course, got the shoulder articulation, you've got upper bicep rotation, double elbow bend. You've got the wrist swivel and bend. You've got upper ab articulation, which with the women's figures, there's a little bit more to their ab crunch. It's not just a little bit forward and backwards, although you can't do it as far forward as you could with the men's figures, but they can also go side to side. You've also got the waist articulation. You've got upper thigh cut. You've got little, but there is still a decent little kick forward there if you can get it to work. Definitely not the best though. I think that's just because of how the legs are molded. Of course though, she can do a pretty decent super kick if she wanted to. Got a double bend in the knee, of course, as all elite figures do. No, like, thigh cut or anything because of the jeans. Kind of an odd decision in my opinion, but whatever. Of course, got boot articulation and a little bit of ankle pivot, I think. No ankle pivot, at least not as far as I'm getting. Anywho, now that we've got her all in a contorted mess, she kind of looks like she's getting ready to curse you. Why don't we get her all posed up and we can kind of just get into our final thoughts now, shall we? Alrighty, now that we've got her all posed up, as you can see, her and Mighty Molly actually do kind of stand on par fairly well with each other. If anything, maybe the Phoenix is a little bit shorter than Mighty Molly Holly. I'm not too sure though, so don't quote me there. But as far as everything goes though, this Beth Phoenix is fairly a decent women's figure. Maybe not the most perfect. Kind of wish the boot would, or yeah, the big boot like kick would probably work a bit better, because I feel like with most female competitors I own, she could probably deliver a big boot to them, but not this figure. Anywho, still not a really bad figure overall. What would I give it on a scale of 1 to 10? I think we'll give it a good solid, not to repeat the Cena, but I think we're just going to give this one also a good solid 7. The head scan is really good. The formula is fairly damn good. It's just mainly the legs for me. As we're with the Cena, it's just the fact that it's essentially a repeat Cena with a color swap. So, not too much to graze about that John Cena other than the double jointed arms. But we've gotten a few Cenas with double jointed arms now, so I can't really say that's the biggest ordeal. I just now can say I finally own 2 different variations of Cenas with double jointed arms. Anywho, gonna be the same thing though as the John Cena review. We've got this sitting at a 3 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it's a really good solid women's figure, just the legs kind of bug me a little bit. But yeah, with that being said, I don't know if this is a figure that you're interested in picking up, or maybe you just kind of want to skip out on this Beth Phoenix. Maybe you own one of the older ones. I don't know, but I can't really say I'd blame you if you did. But for the price I got this at on Wrestling Collector's Shop, which is an eBay store, can't say I'm complaining too much. And with that being said, let's get this outro going, shall we? If you liked the video, feel free to like the video. If you didn't like the video, well, I'm sorry, I guess. But if you did like the video, right, feel free to go check out some of my other action figure reviews and or unboxing videos and or pig-fed content. We're getting ready to start working on the pay-per-view after all these reviews are done. When I say all these reviews, I mean all of these reviews except for this Basic Theory. Basic Theory is not getting reviewed. If anything, you can kind of say it'll be a 2-in-1 with his Elite figure. But yeah, not to ramble on a little too much here. Yeah, if you would like to, feel free to subscribe. After all, it is free to subscribe. We are on the road to 200 subscribers, which is kind of crazy to think, because within 2 years, I've almost gotten 100 subscribers throughout the 2 years, because we're kind of getting to the 2-year mark now. I'd say so, right? I want to say so. We reached the 1-year mark like halfway through last year, so we're getting to 2 years, and man, it's kind of nuts thinking that I'm almost at 200 subs after 2 years. Of course, some people blow up like almost instantaneously, some people don't. That's just the graceful nature of YouTube. I didn't expect to blow up right away. I'm just some kind of low budget action figure reviewer slash stop motion creator. So, meh. But a lot of the comments some of you people leave, along with some of the conversations I've had with some of the few people on Instagram, shouting out my boy here, Action Figure Universe and WPW Pigfed. Looking forward to that triple threat ladder match, by the way, my boy. And that's gonna be gas. Anywho, What was I saying? Yeah, I kind of lost track of what I was saying, so I think on that note, have a good rest of your night, you guys. I'm gonna try to get some more of these reviews done, whether they all go up tonight or throughout the week. I don't know. But what I do know is this. As I said, have a good rest of your night, you guys. Or day, whenever you are watching this, of course. We are out of here. Peace out, yo.